Oh my, look at this tweet. You have to show local hero Rodney Hannigan, one of the other top 8 competitors, his blue-red Dreadstill list. I didn't even know that was still in the tournament. Well, let's hope that the Mud deck is facing off against the Dreadstill deck.
Is that, we said Rodney is playing?
Rodney Hannigan, blue-red Dreadstill.
Wow.
According to the Water Method on Twitter.
Okay, we're just waiting for this to get started.
Yep, there's Jeffrey Rodgers on your left playing the Elf combo deck. Ian Duke on your right. So, Jeffrey Rodgers, some interesting choices here. A Meek Stone, Cavern of Souls being adopted by him as well as the Mud player in this tournament. And actually, he has more Meek Stones in the sideboard, too.
And Ian Duke. Land, go. And we see a beta Llanowar Elf from Jeffrey Rodgers.
Mm-hmm. And here we go, Ian Duke's deck list. He is playing Rug Delver. He's playing 2 Stifles in his deck, a Forked Bolt, a Dismember. This is post-sideboard, so we'll probably see...
Only 1 Submerge. That's actually really shocking.
Wow, yeah. That's a mainstay in Rug sideboards. Llanowar Elf down. Lightning Bolt kills it in a matchup straight out of 1993.
Kill the elf.
Always. Ian Duke does not have a heck of a lot of sideboard cards for Jeffrey Rodgers. Jeffrey, on the other hand, not a lot either.
Yeah, Scavenging Ooze is reasonable. But I mean, basically, he's going to try to just explode and go off here. Now, facing against an opponent with only 1 Forked Bolt main, no Forked Bolt sideboard. It's interesting, Ian Duke's particular choices in the main and side make him more vulnerable to Elf combo than other Elf combo decks, than other Rug Delver decks would be to Elf combo.
Right.
No multiple Forked Bolts, 1 Submerge, just not very much to try to disrupt the Elf deck.
Nope. Ian Duke added a Nimble Mongoose last turn, as well as Force of Will the Nettle Sentinel. Jeffrey Rodgers stuck on 1 land right now. Not on too fast of a clock. That Nimble Mongoose is still 4 cards away from being a 3/3. Jeffrey Rodgers, Llanowar Elf.
Llanowar Elf. War on all. Ian does not kill it.
Ian Wasteland in hand. Pretty, not much utility against Jeff's deck. Jeff's deck only playing 13 land.
Who needs more land? You got Green Sun Zenith. You got all these elves. A crazy amount of elves. And you got the Mulligan. Mulligan is a good way to find lands.
Exactly. No Gaia's Cradle, which is pretty surprising to me.
There is a wastelandable land, Savannah.
One of the few.
Birchlore Rangers.
Birchlore Rangers taps to untaps elves to make 1 mana of any color.
Okay.
Ooh, Nettle Sentinel.
Oh, nope. Heritage
Or
Druid.
rather, Heritage Druid, rather.
Wirewood Symbiote. Yikes. Wirewood Symbiote number 2. Wirewood Symbiote number 3.
And if Jeffrey Rodgers has an Elvish Visionary, this is going to get very ugly for Ian very fast. Ian Duke's ability to get through damage also pretty stymied by those elves.
We see a wasteland here taking care of that Savannah. Untap.
And
He's making a color here.
Ooh, interesting.
1, 2, 3. Mirror Entity.
Wow. And that could get very scary for Ian very fast.
And he returns with his Wirewood Symbiote a Birchlore Rangers to hand and untaps Llanowar Elf.
Yep.
Llanowar Elf. Tap. I like how he has a exhaustion counter.
It's a good way to do it. So right now, activates Mirror Entity, making his Wirewood Symbiotes elves, so he can tap them for 3 mana as well. And there's the die, counting how much mana he has in his mana pool. That's never a good feeling.
Oh,
if you're Ian
Symbiote.
Duke.
And look at this. Ian Duke laid his cards down. He looks like he's just saying, what you got? I mean, I'm just going to wait for you to win.
Yeah, he clearly does not have much in hand to disrupt this combo. We would have seen him kill that Heritage Druid if he had.
One, two, 3 mana. Birchlore Rangers. Meekstone.
Oh boy. Powerful tool against this rug deck. Means none of Ian's creatures will ever untap. And now, is this Meekstone still on the stack?
Maybe.
Is this what-
I'm not sure.
Perhaps Ian Duke has a Spell Pierce. Trying to figure out how much mana Jeff Rodgers can make here.
Spell Pierce on the Meekstone. We see the untap, and he pays for it with a Wirewood Symbiote untapping a Llanowar Elf. And another Spell Pierce stops the Meekstone.
Jeff Rodgers is saying, am I done? Can I do anything else? All right, you can go. Jeff Rodgers will give his opponent one more turn to find an answer to his Mirror Entity combo.
Elvis is a combo deck I really love. Here we go, untap.
Can probably take that exhaustion counter off the symbiote now.
No longer exhausted. Second land for Jeffrey. Wirewood Symbiote.
Activate Mirror Entity for 1, so all his creatures are 1/1 shapeshifters now. 3 mana. Oh.
He's making a colored mana here. Or he's attacking into the Nimble Mongoose. I predict it's a colored mana.
I think so. Oh, no, he is attacking, and now he's going to pump those up, adding 1 mana with Birchlore, 3 mana with Heritage, making those creatures 5/5s. So he has no Visionary, no Green Sun, no way to combo Ian out. He's just attacking.
Take 10, maybe. Yeah, there is a combo in there for Jeffrey. He just doesn't see it. The symbiote being able to bounce the other symbiote when they're both changelings.
Yeah.
And then you get to go crazy.
Yep. Ian Duke, though, is conceding. Looks like they're having a little post-game chatter. There's the handshake. Jeffrey Rodgers takes this one 2-1. Is going to hope his tiebreakers hold up for this top 16.
When you've got symbiote and then the changeling there,
right,
you can make everything go crazy.
Jeff